Pitching downrange.
Stage 1 chamber pressure is nominal.
Power into telemetry nominal.
We're just under a minute into flight. Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Pad 40 at Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, carrying our Starlink payloads into orbit. In just a few seconds here, we should be
Vehicle is supersonic.
hitting max Q, or maximum aerodynamic pressure.
Vehicle is now experiencing maximum aerodynamic pressure.
And there's the call up for max Q. In about a minute, we have 3 events happening back to back. First up is main engine cutoff, also known as MECO. This is where all 9 M1D engines shut off to slow the vehicle down in preparation for stage separation.
Engine chill has begun.
The second event is stage separation. This is where the first and second stage will separate from one another, with the first stage making its way back to Earth for a landing attempt, while the second stage continues its journey with the third event, Second Engine Start 1, also known as SES-1. This is where the single Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage will light up and propel the second stage along with the Starlink satellites into orbit. Again, that is main engine cutoff, followed by stage separation, then Second Engine Start 1. And the first of those events should be happening in about 20 seconds. Both views on screen right now are of the first stage. The left is from the top of the first stage, and the right is a tracking shot from the ground of Falcon 9.
Main engine cutoff.
Stage separation confirmed.
And we had successful main engine cutoff, stage separation, and you can see on the right-hand side of your screen, the engine on the second stage has successfully started up.
Trajectories.
Now we're expecting fairing deploy here in a couple of seconds.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And off come the fairing halves. That call out and the visual confirmation on your screen means that we've had successful fairing deploy. As a reminder, this was the second flight for each of the fairing halves, and we're going to be attempting to recover the fairing halves again via a wet recovery. We are at T plus 3 minutes and 50 seconds into flight. On screen is a view of the Merlin vacuum
Both vehicles
engine.
continue to follow nominal trajectories.
The Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage glowing red hot. As the second stage heads towards its drop-off orbit, stage 1 will execute 2 burns in order to make its way back to Earth.
Acquisition of signal, Bermuda.
The first is an entry burn where 3 of the Merlin engines will reignite, and this will help to slow the stage down as it re-enters the upper parts of the atmosphere. The second burn is the landing burn. This is a single engine burn that brings the vehicle speed down rapidly in order to land on the drone ship. We don't currently have views of the first stage right now, but as we approach the landing attempt, hopefully we'll be able to get that view back. The Merlin engines on the first stage are optimized for sea level, and they can achieve 190,000 pounds of thrust during ascent and descent. The Merlin vacuum engine you see on screen is optimized for the vacuum of space.
Both vehicles continue to follow nominal trajectories.
Producing over 220,000 pounds of thrust in a vacuum.